at the shadowed gates of Godolphin University, where marble tradition meets blood-soaked ambition. The next chapter of Gen V is preparing to unfold, and this time, the stakes feel less like a high-stakes internship and more like a prelude to war. Now imagine it with me. The corridors, once echoing with confused freshman drama, are now alive with whispers of revolution. Gone are the half-hearted classes on brand strategy and VOD-approved history. In their place, drills, surveillance, training that smells more like militarization than education. A new dean stalks the halls, Cipher, charismatic, magnetic, and unsettling in his silence. You can tell, can't you? He knows more than he's letting on. And in the world of soups, knowledge isn't power, it's a weapon. Marie Moreau returns to the epicenter of chaos, her power pulsing not just in her veins, but in her eyes. The way she bleeds, literally and metaphorically, has changed. And though her friends orbit the same halls, there's a shift, a fracture. Kate is still dangerous and unpredictable. Jordan is a mirror split in two. Sam is more creature than boy at this point. And Emma? Well, Emma is shrinking and growing in all the ways that aren't just physical. Their friendship feels like it's hanging from a thread soaked in Compound V. The tragedy surrounding Andre off-screen and off-script is delicately felt. Chance Perdomo's untimely passing has cast a long, respectful shadow over the narrative. Instead of replacing him, the story leans into the absence, letting Andre's father polarity pick up the emotional baton. There's a subtle intensity in how grief is handled here. A void that makes every confrontation just a bit heavier. You can sense the writers knew. There are some roles you honor by not recasting. Some silences you let speak for themselves. But let's not be fooled. Silence is rare at Godolphin this semester. Whispers of Homelander's growing influence ripple through the walls like tremors before a quake. And some students, those who've tasted his ideology, aren't just listening. They're aligning. Kate, especially, seems torn between repentance and something darker. And Sam? Sam seems to have made his choice already. There's a brewing faction, a hunger to flip the script, to ask, what if soups are the natural evolution? What if the war isn't just coming? What if it's already here? Fan theories have been absolutely electric, haven't they? Some believe Dean Cipher is more than he seems, not just a puppet of Vought, but perhaps a breakaway player, a soup himself maybe, one with a mental map so complex it makes Sage look like a crossword puzzle. Others are convinced Marie's long-lost sister will emerge this season, a hidden variable with her own agenda, and possibly abilities that shift the very structure of power. That would be delicious, wouldn't it? A bloodline war within a war. And all this while Godolphin University becomes less a school and more a proving ground. Think of it, future soups being forged not in ethics classes but in bunkers, strategy labs replacing lecture halls, friendships strained by ideological fault lines. And watching it all, the suits from Vought, the silent cameras, the analysts deciding which soups to back, which to bury. In a strange way, this season feels like The Boys finally turned its lens inward, peering into the hearts of its youngest killers. It's no longer about whether a soup can fly or explode a building, it's about who they believe deserves to rule afterward. And while we wait, theories spin like carousel horses in a thunderstorm. Will Jordan fracture further, literally splitting into two personalities that can't reconcile? Will Emma's heart be her salvation or her downfall? Will Kate be redeemed, or will she take the throne atop a pile of broken minds? But perhaps the most haunting question is this: can Marie keep her moral compass while swimming in blood? And if she can't, will anyone notice before it's too late? Now, if you're as addicted to these questions as I am, you're going to want to hold tight to your streaming schedule this September. The show drops with 3 episodes right out of the gate, bold, bloody, and beautifully chaotic, and then continues weekly until late October, just enough time to theorize between each explosion. And that's exactly what we'll do here together, because Green Ground isn't just where we talk Gen V. It's where we dissect it, dream it, and dive headfirst into every twist with charm and a touch of rebellion. So if you've got a theory of your own about Cipher's real motives, Marie's mysterious sister, or whether Godolphin survives the season intact, drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're new here, make sure you tap that like, hit that subscribe, and light up the bell like it's a Compound V cocktail. There's more coming, much more. For more hidden clues, casting updates, and the fan conspiracies too spicy for mainstream media, check the description below or ask me in the comments. I'm always watching, always decoding. Until next time, keep your veins clean, your mind sharp, and remember, at Godolkin, graduation isn't guaranteed.